Hey there guys, welcome to this video. My name is Pushpinder Gill and today I'm going to start teaching the social media marketing course. I teach social media marketing at a university and I constantly keep updating myself with regards to the new knowledge at social media marketing. I also do research in the marketing domain, and I'm also interested and pursuing research in social media marketing. So I decided to start a course so that I can I can provide my knowledge free of cost at different platforms. So we're gonna start with the social media marketing course, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about what is social media marketing and how is it different from traditional marketing. I mean, what's the fuss about it? Like, how is it different? What makes it more attractive to companies? So let's get started with what is social media marketing. So social media marketing, it refers to the use of social media platforms to connect with the audience, to boost engagement, to boost traffic, and to boost performance. So basically, it involves publishing content to engage followers and run social media advertisements. But isn't it traditional marketing, or is social media marketing just another way of doing traditional marketing? What makes social media marketing different than traditional marketing, or what are some things that traditional marketing cannot do, which makes social media marketing attractive to companies? So I'm going to talk about some points. Of course, there's going to be more than that, but I'm going to talk about the main points, what makes social media marketing an important tool. And if you look at some companies which did not want to in the past did not want to be part of social media, such as Apple, I think until 2016 or 2017 had zero Facebook posts, zero presence on social media. But later on, they've also realized that they have to be on social media, and they started building up their social media presence. So there is something unique to social media marketing. So let's talk about that. So first thing is, so there are 6 distinctions from traditional marketing that I'm going to talk about, which makes social media marketing unique. So the first distinction is its dynamic nature. So unlike traditional marketing, which is a one-way communication, social media marketing is a dynamic platform wherein there is a real-time two-way communication with customers. And that is very, very different from traditional marketing, because if you look at the advertisements that you view on TV or the advertisements that you see on billboards, you cannot interact with them in real time, or even in short amount of time. So now you have the opportunity to interact with customers real time, and this can be a double-edged sword. It can be beneficial for you, or it can not be beneficial for you. However, I would like to see it as an opportunity for companies, because they can interact with customers, and then they can evoke emotions and create engagement with the customers. And if you do it the right way, it goes a long way. So for instance, Nike is a good example of utilizing this particular aspect of social media marketing. It uses activity with its customers. For instance, if you go to Instagram, it posts content which inspire people, which is mostly sports related inspiration, because that's what they're all about, which motivates customers to interact, engage, like, share, comment on their posts. And again, if you actually look at their Instagram posts, there's a lot of customer to customer interaction on Instagram. So that's not present in traditional marketing. If you view an advertisement on TV, you're not likely to engage with it. I mean, you don't have the ability to engage with it, because the mode of communication is such. Now, that was the first one. The second one is audience targeting. Now, social media platforms have capabilities to allow companies to target the audience whichever way they want, on the basis of demographics, interests, behaviors, and many more psychographics, many more different ways. Now, how exactly are you able to do that? It's because customers give their data to social media platforms in order to use their data, in order to use their platforms. So, which is why all the platforms are free of cost. So you've got, if you want to create an account on Facebook, you'll probably have to give your name, you'll probably have to give your date of birth, you'll probably have to give out your phone number and you will be willingly sharing more information because you are on Facebook to interact, or you're on Snapchat to interact, or any other social media platform. Or even when you use Facebook, or even when you use TikTok, the platform is actually it's actually tracking you, and now they can also track your behavior outside the platform by using cookies. So platforms can collect a lot of data about you, and that's what their business model is, and then they can use this data to allow firms to target audience on whichever targeting attribute that they want to. So that is not possible in traditional marketing, because in traditional marketing it's much more of a scattergun approach. You try to reach a broad audience. For instance, if you look at all those Super Bowl ads, or any ads, let's suppose any advertisements in the FIFA World Cup or in anywhere, that's a scattergun approach. They come up with one advertisement, something that everyone watches. You can do a little bit of geographic targeting. However, it's everyone watches that advertisement, and they pay for that. They pay millions of dollars just to get a 3-minute slot in the advertisements, and it's not micro targeted. So social media allows micro targeting. For instance, if you look at Spotify, they're gonna give each customer different advertisements based on their music needs. So if you happen to be in a particular slot, if you happen to be a young female living in the United States, or who have liked, let's say, Ariana Grande's post, then they're more likely to give you this particular advertisement. And they have many different similar advertisements with different artists, so they can do micro targeting. So, which is not possible in traditional marketing, like to an extent to which it is possible in social media marketing. Another one is number 3 is, which I believe is one of the strongest benefits of social media marketing, is the real-time performance analysis that it provides. Now, social media platforms are all about utilizing data, and that's where we are getting towards. We are getting towards more data-driven decisions. And to have more data-driven decisions, what you need is you actually need more data. And social media platforms actually provide you such analytics in real time, so you can view how many people have watched your post, what kind of people will have watched your post based on some demographics or based on their behavior, how many returning customers, how many new customers. So you get all that data, and you can actually use that data, which is something that we're gonna do in the part of this course. And you can use that data to make decisions to improve your campaign, which is not so different, which is not so possible in traditional marketing. So if you put up a poster somewhere, you don't really know who has seen those posters, or how people have interacted with those posters. I'm talking about physical posters. So that's not possible in traditional marketing. So for example, if you log into your social media platform, probably you're gonna see data like this, and this is still macro level data. I mean, you can delve much deeper into that, and you can identify opportunities, and you can identify what's working, what's not working. So that's something which is an advantage for social media marketing. The next one is, given the benefits of social media marketing, I would assume that it should be more costly. However, it's the other way around. Social media marketing turns out to be more cost effective than traditional marketing. It's because creating a social media account is free and businesses can reach thousands of people without any buying costs. And even if you have to pay some costs, it's not as high as traditional advertising costs. Yeah, it's cheaper as compared to traditional marketing, which makes it even more attractive. However, the caveat here is that if you want to reach, let's suppose, 1 million people in traditional marketing, even though it's more expensive, but in social media marketing, it will take some effort to reach 1 million people organically. Of course, you can buy social media advertising to reach 1 million people, so that would be costly too, but not as costly as traditional advertising. So, for instance, there's this company called Warby Parker. They just started a social. They didn't have a big budget, so they started with. They turned to social media, started engaging customers with their stories, and they launched this home try-on campaign where they sent customers 5 frames to try on at home for free. And customers were encouraged to post the photo of themselves trying on the glasses on social media to get feedback from their friends. And this was an instant hit, and which actually allowed Warby Parker to reach to millions of customers. I would not say free of cost, because they still had to send the products at their home, which would have cost them. But I would still say it was still a very cost efficient decision that they took. So that's benefit. Let's talk about another one, which is one of the biggest benefits of social media marketing over traditional marketing, is its speed and reach. So it's all about, advertising is mostly about information dissemination. You want to reach to as many people as possible, as quick as possible, and that's possible on social media, and even sometimes free of cost. I've had some videos in my other YouTube channels which have gone viral, which can reach millions of people in a span of days, for free of cost. Given that the content has to be good. So a post can go viral and reach tremendous amounts of audience in minutes. But that's not possible with traditional media unless you throw in a lot of money. If you want to reach the same customers again and again and again, you'll have to probably pay again and again in traditional media. But that's not really the problem with social media marketing. An example would be the Ice Bucket Challenge, which was started in 2014, where you're supposed to dip yourself in ice water, and if you do that, there would be donations, and this campaign was a huge hit. I probably remember people doing a Ice Bucket Challenge as late as in the year 2017 as well. University deans also did that for fundraising. So it was a big hit, and it reached a lot of people, and it reached fast. So that was a benefit for social media marketing, which would not have been possible for traditional marketing, because if you want to hire celebrities, it's going to cost you a lot of money. But with social media marketing, it was possible. And the last benefit is that in traditional marketing, it's just the company or the firm which produces content, and the responsibility and accountability remains with them. However, in social media marketing, most of the content is actually created by consumers or the users. So users post a lot of content in terms of consumer reviews in form of their photographs or videos. And if your consumers can endorse your product, there's no better advertising than that. And if you can make your customers endorse your product without paying them, I would say that's the best kind of marketing that there is. And that's not possible in traditional marketing, because content is created by brands and professional advertisers. And if you want a customer to endorse you, and you could see many advertisements like that, for instance, Verizon does that. I mean, you can easily say these customers are being paid. So that's not as powerful as users creating content for you. But this can also backfire because users can create negative content for you, which we have seen a lot. For instance, nowadays we are seeing a lot of Bud Light content, positive as well as negative. So it is a double-edged sword. So for example, there was this company called Glossier, which is born out of a beauty blog, and their significant amount of marketing strategy involves leveraging user-generated content. So they encourage their customers, they incentivize their customers to share their experiences on social media, and when that happens, customers really appreciate that. For instance, when was the last time you booked checked into a hotel, or you try to book a hotel or a motel? You probably rely a lot on customer reviews, and if you do that, you're actually relying a lot on user-generated content. So customers are doing the marketing for you, which is not really possible in traditional marketing. So this is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. So this was the first part of the social media marketing course. I'm gonna add more content to it. So I'm just starting out in this channel. So please encourage me by watching this video, sharing this video, subscribing to the channel. I need your support. So my goal is to provide good and up-to-date marketing knowledge, which I have gained over the past decade, and which I'm gaining currently as well. I have lots and lots to share, which I believe, I hope it would be helpful to the audience. So thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.